No, they're offering 1 free night's accommodation to couples who carry the names Mary and Joseph.
Oh,
nice, that's sweet.
That's lovely.
Bit late in the day for that sort of arrangement. Where were they 2,000 years ago?
OK, let's move on to this house. It's Dalmatian house, this.
Oh, that's nice.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know why it's looking like that?
Somebody had an argument with a builder.
The house belongs to the owners of their late, passed-on, beloved Dalmatian, Bingo.
Oh.
And so they did that in honour of their pet. Would you do anything at those lengths if you lost a beloved pet?
No, I hate animals.
Bit of career advice, love. Dead.
I am a vegetarian, though, but on the proviso that I wouldn't really want to eat anything I don't particularly like. I just think if you're going to put something in your mouth, you should at least be friendly with it. Just a rule of thumb.
Nice to see you, Lauren.
OK.
Something went down the wrong way, I think.
And another animal story this week.
Yeah.
What do you think is going on in this picture?
Oh, that's...
It is
it's
rather disturbing,
Toto
actually.
dressed up as Dorothy in a
Yes.
world gone wrong, Richard. I don't want to live in a world where that happens. That kind of shit sickens me as an animal lover.
Its dog dressed as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Warner Brothers launched the canine costume to mark the film's enduring popularity amongst weirdo dog lovers. Let's take another spin of the dice.
This is about a man who went to McDonald's and he had some of their marvellous food. He'd been sitting in his car for an hour, and McDonald's say you only be allowed to sit in the car park for 45 minutes, so they've fined him 220 quid.
125 to begin with.
Oh, yeah, and then gone up to
it's gone
650.
up because you won't pay it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny, because I recently breastfed in a McDonald's car park. Wasn't the best night out I've ever had, I'll be honest with you. But for a good hour and 20 minutes, nobody said a word.
They're using number plate recognition cameras, which automatically clock you when you come in.
So my breastfeeding antics are on some kind of database. A bit nervous now.
Why are you nervous? Is it not your baby?
Who said it was a baby, Stephen?
There's a new range, though, in case Alan Davis comes round. The Makia.
Very good.
Do you want lobes with that?
No, I won't, thanks.
Yes. Bit of wax on the side.
Richard, I think it's the hat they're booing, not you. It's incredibly stupid of McDonald's to fine people to eat in their restaurant, isn't it?
Mm.
The same people who are putting poos in the burgers.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really happens. It was just a joke.
Mm.
All we know is that won't be going out on television tomorrow night.
The most libelous company on the planet.
Yes.
Let's take him on. We can win.
Yeah.
Who's with me?
You are. You.
Meanwhile, what's been going on in Tesco car parks?
It's not that dogging, is it?
Did you know this? Or...
No, I was pressing the buzzer on your behalf.
Thank you very much. Pressing the buzzer on my behalf. How times have changed. Thank you.
Visions of Nigeria coming back.
Isn't this is the story about the disabled elderly couple who was shopping and apparently they had 2 hours in the car park, but apparently because they took too long shopping, they too were fined by Tesco.
It's almost identical customer care policy. They spent nearly 300 of their pension pounds there.
Oh.
Tesco wrote to them soon afterwards saying that they would be fined £100 if they ever did it again.
At the end of their letter, did it go, every little helps?
Well, fairness and lawyers obviously mean we have to give the other side of the story. A Tesco spokesman said, "We feel that in the vast majority of cases, 3 hours should be enough. Actually, I feel that in the vast majority of cases, Tesco spokesman should f*** off." This is the news that customers are being fined for staying too long in car parks. McDonald's say the unhappy customers only have themselves to blame, and to be fair, there are clearly visible warning signs. They say McDonald's. And we'll have one more spin.
It's got to be Conrad Black, who's been sent to prison for 6.5 years. He was the proprietor of the Daily Telegraph, and he's been seen taking money from his own company and other people, and that's basically the story. But Ian knows more about it, and he can have the points. Since it's Christmas, you haven't had the points.
That's nice.
I don't mind patronising him, it's all right. You know about Conrad, you were talking about Conrad Black.
Charity from Merton. God. I've got a personal grudge. Obviously, I used to work for the Sunday Telegraph, which he owned. Every year we'd say, is there some money for a pay rise? And he'd said, oh, no, no, things are very tight. And he'd stolen it all. So I hate him. So 6.5 years struck me as very, very lenient.
So it's the downfall of Conrad Black, who's been sentenced to 6.5 years in an American jail for fraud. Prison rules are strict there. When Lord Black begins his sentence, he'll be allowed no contact with his wife, including no hugs and no kisses. And then at 6:30 every morning, he'll be woken for a shower in a communal washroom. And maybe there will be some hugs and kisses after all. He'll be locked in a prison cell with nothing to do but read. Fortunately, Conrad, if you're watching, Judy and I can recommend some very good books. Perfect whether you're on the beach or on the top bunk. It's time now for the odd one out round.
It's you. Get that hat off.
Yeah, thanks for telling me in time. Right, we'll start with Ian and Stephen. Your four are the Liberal Democrats, Richard Griffiths, Vincent Price and the Axis of Evil.
Is there a culinary connection here? Because Vincent Price was also a gourmet as well as being a star of horror films and stuff, and was he was a keen cook and he had his own television programme. The Liberal Democrats, have they had their own cookery show?
Close, they've got their own cookbook.
Oh, I see. So Richard Griffiths...
What are the recipes in it?
Add 2 ounces of flour or not, depending on whether the flour's there or not. On the other hand... So, the Axis of Evil, I mean, somebody must produce an Axis of Evil cookbook, I should imagine. So the only odd one out is Richard Griffiths. Vincent Price undoubtedly did a cookbook. Richard Griffiths must be the odd one out. He's not produced a cookbook.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done. They've all written a cookbook, apart from Richard Griffiths, who, as we say, played a crime-solving chef in the Pie in the Sky series. The Liberal Democrats in Camden have published a cookbook featuring recipes contributed by some of your favourite Lib Dems. But do you know what it's called?
Fudge.
Fudge.
Serve a Liberal helping. I mean, you know.
They've got nothing better to do.
It's not even a
no,
pun,
to
is
be
it?
honest.
Recipe 1, Ming Campbell's soup. Rather old.
Yeah. Charles Kennedy punch.
Wicked stuff, that.
There's no fruit in this. Get out of it.
It does actually include Charles Kennedy's breakfast smoothie. Wouldn't want to see that. Yes, what does Lembit Opic like to dip his crisps into while watching Question Time?
Sweet cherry pie.